The FireBoard Pellet Drive. That's what we're building this week at FireBoard. Hey, there's some excitement around here at FireBoard because look here, Jennifer and Michael, they're working on the FBXPD. That's the FireBoard Pellet Drive. It's going to be coming out soon and we're really excited to release it. Let's look here. Right here, we have, these are some panels. These are the panels as they come off of our line there. They come forward to a panel, so there's 4 boards on one panel. These are ready to start the hand assembly process. They have the coating on the back side. They're sitting here ready to be hand assembled. Let's see what Michael and Jennifer are actually doing. All right, so Jennifer's doing this initial install on this. She's putting the power button in on the front, and then she's putting the screen which sits below a plastic window on the front of the housing. After that, she's taking the main circuit board. So one of the circuit boards that comes off the line over there, this is the main circuit board with the 6 probe ports and the USB jack and all those things onto that board. And she's installing that right here into the housing. These boards just snap right into place, and now she's screwing it down to the housing. And she's installing the USB cable. Now she's passing that off to Michael. Let's see what Michael does with it after she's done. He takes that housing and he's installing the USB cable to the front of the housing. So she actually installs, Jennifer attaches the cable to the circuit board. He's putting screws to that little extender cable to the front of the housing. Now he's attaching the wires which connect the power switch to the main board. Now he's dropping the AC board into the back of that housing. Jennifer put the spacers in for Michael to be able to put this board onto. All of these devices are actually AC powered, so we have to convert the AC signal coming from the wall into the main power board. So this is a power board. If I'm saying power board too many times, I'm sorry, but it's regulating that power so it can be used properly by our main circuit board. After that, Michael is putting on the retaining nut for the encoder knob, and then he's putting the actual knob on top of that, that shaft. And now it's ready for testing. They're actually working on an OEM board for one of our suppliers, but it's the same exact board that's going to be going out to the general public as the FireBoard Pellet Drive. Let's take a sneak peek at how the boards start off on the production line. So these are the 2 boards that go into the FireBoard Pellet Drive. We showed them over there, the AC board and the DC board. So these boards have already gone through our line. Mainly, this is our line, this is our SMT line, which stands for Surface Mount Technology. Most of these little parts and pieces are all put in and put onto the board by this pick and place machine, which picks the parts off of these reels down here, puts them on the circuit board, and then it goes into this big oven here, and the oven cooks the solder paste that is put on by a different machine, and then that solder paste melts and connects those components to the board. It's a very fascinating process to watch all this work. It's awesome that we have this technology available to us here at FireBoard here in Kansas City, Missouri. It's just an awesome line we have going. Both of these boards have bigger parts that require soldering of a different kind. They're called through-hole parts, so the parts go all the way through the circuit board. And we have a machine, we call it a selective solder machine, and it's all done automated, and it really has saved a lot of time. That's a fairly new machine to our process that we've only been using here for about 2 years. The FireBoard Pellet Drive, that's what we're building this week at FireBoard.